What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. This is your Married to Medicine review. I couldn't wait till Monday. Listen, we're gonna start off. Before we start off, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know that you stopped by. Ciao. They start off. This is episode 614. Let me make sure. What episode is this? Jackie. They start off with Jackie talking about how she's investing time with Curtis, and they show her with Jessica Dime. Did I tell y'all to like, subscribe, and comment? So, um, Jessica Dime is in there with her child's father, and she says she's gonna get an epidural. She don't know what's funny. She was big. She didn't already had that baby. How long ago did they film this? Anyway, so Simone and Cecil go out to dinner. They having date night. Cecil said he loved her. Did y'all hear him say he loved her? He said it. So Simone says it's gonna be a huge adjustment with him back at the house, and they're trying to get back on track. She says she reminds him that she filed for divorce. Some of the things I think, like this, it's so funny because like the way that she was telling Contessa towards the end of the episode, there's some things that you don't have to say, you know what I mean? And so she's reminding him that she was the one that filed for divorce because he like was trying to hold her accountable too. Like, this is a two-sided thing. I didn't know it was two-sided. I didn't know he had any problems with her, maybe just her yelling or something, but I thought it was mostly her having an issue with him not being emotionally available and not and then spending time with this lady, his best friend. She says you have to own and validate my feelings. That's where she's fucking up because although you want that and we've been programmed to believe that that's what we need from people, no, you got to feel how you feel. You want them to acknowledge and take into account, maybe that's what she means by validate, but he's not going to be able to validate your feelings. And Jackie told her later, you can't project your feelings onto him and expect him to have the same feelings as you. You just can't do that. And that was some really good advice Jackie gave her. If you don't own and validate my feelings, then that's going to drive a wedge between us. And I like a lot of people in the comments have been saying that Simone doesn't seem like she wants to be married. Like, she's okay. Like, I don't know. I think maybe they need to re-examine their marriage and see what is good for both of them, because I think that she likes living on her own. I think that she keeps trying to make excuses to have a problem, but her issues are legitimate. You know what I'm saying? Like, her issues are legitimate, but it's like, are you going to actively work on it too, and work and allow him to work on it, or are you going to keep holding him accountable for how you feel and expecting him to feel your feelings? It's just I don't know what's going on with Simone. And then she brings up that he went to dinner with this woman, and he's trying to talk, and she keeps cutting him off, and he really looks defeated. Like, he looked completely. Now maybe that's where she's saying he doesn't show emotion, because it didn't look like he wasn't showing emotion. It just looked like he was confused. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I thought we were trying to get past this. Why are you bringing this up? And then you're getting mad again about it. And you keep making excuses, she said. And I'm like, well, what did he say? Because I didn't hear him say anything. I was like, what excuses is he making? He didn't even get a chance to make an excuse. She ends up getting her shit and walking out. And he's just sitting there looking hella confused. Like, what the fuck? Then they go to Contessa and Scott, and they're doing their little girl's hair, which is so cute. They call her Grandpa, and she's saying that the father is doing a good job of making up for lost time, and that she's going to get his ticket so he can come and visit. He didn't sound, I don't know, maybe it was just the editing, but he didn't sound like he was too excited, or I don't know. I can't read it. It didn't sound like it was a flowing conversation. Then they show Mariah with her daughter, and she's getting her daughter a new wardrobe. It was really, it was really cute, and it was really cute. And when there was a part when Lauren sat down, and she sat down real cute, I was like, yes, Lauren. She's growing into her little own or whatever, and I thought that was really cute. Mariah's interview look, I'm trying to figure out if I like it or not. It was like she had this white on, and her face was looking like dark around, like around here was dark, and I'm like, do I like this look for her, or do I like the look? I thought I liked it. I'm gonna just say that I liked it. I'm gonna go with I liked it because it was kind of like gothy, like I don't know. I kind of liked it. That was a cute little scene with her daughter and the stylist coming in, and she picked out some cute things. Now I don't know if you want to wear those to high school, but what kind of damn school you go to where you need to be looking like with dresses and stuff like that? I don't know, whatever. Toya and Simone get on the phone. They FaceTime, and Simone looked crazy as hell. She had no makeup on, and she's talking about how they want to do the weekend girls trip at the winery, and she says she's going to invite everyone. And Simone says, are you trying to make up for the Antigua trip? Because that was like you acted like a donkey. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, no, I'm going to invite everybody. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to show people that I could change and I can grow and I could, own my mistakes or whatever. Heavenly and Mariah are at the church, and they meet at the church. And Mariah starts off saying she's going to expect the worst. And they figured like this is a safe space. I can say that was a really good idea. What better way? I mean, since y'all respect this environment, then maybe since you both respect the environment, safely speak to each other without getting beside yourself and acting like fucking idiots. Here goes Heavenly talking about she can humble herself. Mariah says, well, what did I do so that I don't do it again? Here's the thing. Some people you just don't match with. It's nothing you can do. You remind her of her sister. You behave in that manner, and you lie. And then she was like, "I don't lie." And then they start showing clips. Do y'all think she's lying? Is she lying? Is she right to say like? We know everything that Heavenly does, and this is the part where it gets me with you guys. Like, it's hard to be objective when you like somebody. I get it, but is Heavenly right? What is this? Is she making this up in her head that this woman is lying? Because they have footage, they have clips. So what is it, and why does she say that she's not lying? Maybe she doesn't feel like she's lying. But I'm glad they did show her calling Heavenly dirty and filthy, and like this. Like I said, when I said last week, it's not unwarranted. Her issues with her are not unwarranted because Mariah participates in the bullshit. It's not like, girl, you doing the most and I'm not even trying to fade you. Like, whatever. Mariah participates, and she does it online. She does it on her live. She does it on in her interviews. It's like, so it's not that it's unwarranted, and she can't act like completely she doesn't understand why Heavenly doesn't fuck with her. You lie like my sister, and me and my sister don't get along, and I have problems with people who lie, and you represent that. That's all you had to say. She said, I never lied on you. They had the tapes. I mean, I don't know. So I don't know what we can say. She says, well, you said my husband had a small penis. And she said, well, you the one that said that. And they played the tape. Now what's the excuse, Mariah? She said, well, it was retaliation. Heavenly said, look, listen, I don't know where you're trying to go with this, but let's just agree to disagree. So what is it about your sister that reminds me? Heavenly threw the best shade ever. I was always more successful than my sister, and my sister was always envious of me. That was so shady. I was like, okay, Heavenly, that was super shady. And it's just, that's how she feels. She feels she's more successful than you, and you probably are envious of her. I think a lot of people in the comments have been saying that it seems like Mariah is envious of Heavenly. Heavenly is not an ugly person. She didn't call her a bulldog. She didn't call her ugly, fat, everything. And Heavenly is not an ugly woman. All of them are. None of the women are ugly, and so that's why I'm like, you calling her ugly, and but I don't know. And when she turned around and said your mama, then you mad. Like, you just called me ugly, bitch. Your mama is ugly. Now what? Now you want to be mad? Like, you just called me ugly. What am I supposed to say? Like, I don't get it. And then she cussed in church. That was funny. Oh, Mariah says she's not that person. I'm not that person. I'm not envious and da 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 da. But I mean, that's up to interpretation. That's really up to somebody else, an opinion. You can say she is. Some people can say she is. Some people can say she's not. So whatever. I think you just need a chance to get to know me, she says. And then they both take accountability, which is really good. Heavenly says we're going to move forward. And Mariah says I can do better too. And she said that was big of you to come to the church. You know, you came and that was big of you. Then in Mariah's interview, she says if the truce is broken, Heavenly's going straight to hell. See, you don't have to say that. I know you want to play on words. I know you want to get these jokes off in your interview, but this is what gets you in trouble because these shows play back, and now they're gonna be all mad at you and this extra shit that you said later. They know that this is later. They know you're doing these interviews a little bit after it happened. So if Heavenly breaks the truce, she's going straight to hell. She didn't apologize before. Yeah, she apologized too much for me. I wouldn't apologize to your oatmeal pie face ass. I'm not apologizing to you no more. Toya, they go on their trip. Everybody's getting ready. Toya comes out with this ugly ass shirt on, these jeans and these heels, like so tacky, and this backpack that don't even match the shoes. Just a mess. I was like, why is she dressed like this? And it looked like her sons made the shirt. What was that shirt? What did it say? And it had like a hole. Right, it was just real homemade looking. Everybody gets on time. Quad arrives on time. Yes, Quad for arriving on time because everybody always we always are talking about you arriving late. Jared's hair looks cute. She doesn't say much. I don't know if she's trying out. Is this to say like you can come on a couple of trips with us and see how you interact with the group? But she's not saying much. Like she's not really talking that much. And I don't know if she's gonna be a good. I don't know if she has the energy um, that will vibe with the rest of them. I'm trying to see what sign Contessa is because they both Quad both said what they needed to work on, and it was like directly in relation to their sun sign. She's a Gemini, so I don't know, Toya. I don't know. Simone talks about how her and Cecil argued last night, and he made her a drink. So I don't know if she's already drunk. She's letting people know that she'd already been drinking, or what. So they talking about let's get everything off our chest. What are the things that we need to work on? Simone is an Aries, isn't she? Hold on. What's Simone? What's Simone's last name? Whitmore, or is she a Pisces? Here she go, doctor. She's Pisces, and Quad is a Taurus, and Contessa, what did I just say Contessa was? A fucking Gemini. Okay. She says, Simone says she needs to work on her patience, cussing at her friends. Quad is a Taurus. She says she was stubborn, and Mariah's over there. Shut up. Will you shut up? Like, every time Quad says something, you have to. I don't know what that is. That's just weird to me. Contessa says she needs to meet people where they are, and she needs to not be so hard on people. And I think she just didn't say it right. How she should have said was, I shouldn't have expectations for people outside of what they're able to do. Like, I'm going to meet people where they are. And that's basically letting Toya know, bitch, you're like a child, so I need to let you be who you are and not expect you to be more than who you are. And that's a fair thing for people to work on, because if you have expectations for people, you always going to be mad at them. Always going to be mad at them because they're never going to meet your expectations. Furthermore, probably don't even know what your expectations are, may not be able to reach them. They may not be at a thought level for them to reach that wherever. But I think it's good to say, I need to work on that. I need to work on expecting more out of people than what they actually are. What's your flaw? See, that's my flaw. Expecting too much out of people, knowing that they ain't even there yet. That's my flaw, bitch. I was like, what is wrong with Toya? Well, what's your flaw? And she's like, I don't talk behind people's back. I don't know where Simone got that from by saying she talks behind her back, based on her coming back and saying that Scott said that she jumped back and hit her. And the way that Scott was describing it, it didn't seem like he was making anything up. He saw it. And then she said I just brushed her. But the way that the way that Contessa sounded, like, ooh, it was probably more than a brush, maybe a tap, but anything. I mean, it's her breasts; they're tender. She just got new breasts. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand why Toya thought that Scott was lying. And then Toya turned around and said he lied, and that Contessa owes her an apology. How does she owe you how does she owe your ass an apology for thinking that you hit her on purpose? But look at your relationship, because it wouldn't be too far fetched. Now, that's not the type of person that you are, but when somebody is not feeling you guys are not seeing eye to eye. I hope she didn't do that on purpose, is what she said. So Quad was trying to straighten that out at the table later, but Toya and Contessa start getting into it. So Contessa is saying, "Bitch, nobody is afraid of you. Do you really think somebody is afraid of you? I eat bitches like you up every day. What are you talking about? Nobody is scared of you. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch." Toya, I don't think you want it with Contessa. I really don't. You'll be out of breath. I don't really think you don't, and I think she probably has a higher endurance level than you do, sweetie. Cause she let you know later. She said, Contessa gets up. She said, "I'm not losing my license. I'm not losing my license over this bitch. Let me move over here." So she gets up and move. She's like, "Do you think somebody is scared of you? All I know is you better stop talking about my motherfucking husband. That's it. Stop talking about my husband. You call my husband a liar, and why would he lie on you? What is this thing with you and Scott?" Because since the beginning, Toya has been like saying slick shit. I don't know if she thinks Scott is like Eugene, but Scott, every time, like, they backing each other up, and that's like, it's perfect. They are backing each other up. I love every minute of it. He says, "Okay, well, everybody needs to just calm down." So they arrive to one of the first wineries. Toya tells the damn man in the winery, "Well, it was very annoying and a very bumpy ride." Like, see, that's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. And here is Contessa coming back with, "Yes, it was I'm not having a good time. We need to start having a good time now," or some shit she said. Let's have a good time now. And Jack, it's like, you just said you want to work on that. Why do you feel like you have to say something that is something you need to work on? You feel like you need to match the BS. Like, don't do that. I get, like, that's what Jackie was like, "No, let's see, we're not doing that." So they start pouring the wine. Jackie's not drinking. It's just so, I understand where she's coming from, and then I understand what Heavenly is saying. Like, bitch, have the experience. That's what you're here for, to have the experience. Well, I need to be able to, like, you grown women can't control yourselves, and then I need to make sure that I'm not gonna let anybody get out of control. I get where you're coming from, but I understand where Heavenly's coming from. Bitch, have an experience. Have a fucking experience. Stop being like that. Like, ugh. When you talking about Jackie's a freak, have an experience. Have an experience, bitch. Contessa and Toya, why are they sitting across from each other? Contessa says, "You know what? I just have one. I just want to get something clear, and I want to get something straight. Since you saying my husband is a liar, you have to understand that you're a liar too. You and Eugene's BMI are the same." I said, "You always talking about Eugene being fat and Eugene being this and that, but you and Eugene's BMI are the same, bitch." I say that I scream to the top of my lungs. James Colwell said last week, Toya's issues, her emotional issues, are probably coming from the fact that she didn't put on a little weight. And here we are this week with Contessa telling her BMI is the same as her fat ass husband's. Bitch, oh my God, I want to scream. So I screamed to her. I was like, "Contessa, what?" Everybody was like, "Oh my God, Contessa, no." Bitch, I'm gonna get you back. You talking about my motherfucking husband? I'm gonna hit you where it fucking hurts, bitch. I eat bitches like you on a fucking daily. I'm gonna get your ass back. I'm gonna get you back. I said, "Come on, Contessa, bitch." She let that bitch. She said, Quad said, be fair. You know that girl did not do that on purpose. You know she didn't hit you on purpose. Contessa in her interview said, okay, I might have went a little overboard. I might have misjudged that, but it is because of all of this other shit that is going on. That's what everybody's been saying. That's what we all said. Like, y'all not in a good place, so you're thinking like, wait, did this bitch do this shit on purpose? Like, what the fuck? So that is the reason why I might have been wrong in my perception or perceiving what you did, because we're in a bad place, bitch, and it's because of all of this shit that you continue to do. She told that bitch that her BMI was the same as Eugene's. Oh my god! What did James call them? The guy who called them the hamburglar and the fry guy? Was it James? Woo shit! Quad said, be fair. So they eating. Toya gonna say, count your calories. And then Heavenly talk about, honey, I can eat. My BMI is okay. I said, come on. Y'all are a mess. That is the best part. I loved. Let me tell you something. I screamed to the top of my lungs. I said, well, I cannot wait till Monday to do this damn review. I'm going to have to come in there. I had to come down here tonight and do it. Aydin ends up calling. He said he's going to the ER because his head hurts. That pantsuit that Mariah had on, bitch, that shit was so fucking cute. That shit was cute to me. Was that Trina Turk? That was really cute. Jackie and Simone, they go off to the side and start talking. And that's when Jackie told Simone, you know what? You're trying to project your feelings onto your husband and thinking that he's going to feel what you're feeling. And that's not the person he is. What you need to do is stop all that screaming and just say to him, you know what? That really hurt me. And if he can't deal with that, then he needs to go see somebody about that with his inability to connect with you on that level. She gave her some good advice. That was really good advice. Aydin calls back. Mariah starts crying. Ends up that he has viral meningitis. Contessa says, I was like, let me look up viral meningitis because I hear about it on the damn TV, but I don't know nothing about it. But it's a virus that it affects the something in your brain, and you can actually die from it. It could cause blindness, and you can actually die from it. And so Mariah comes out, and she was like, remember I told you that Aydin was going to, or not feeling well, so he's in the hospital. And she was like, no, everybody was like, no, we all leaving. We ain't no you leaving by yourself. That's what you're supposed to do, friends. So we all leaving. So we gonna see what's gonna happen next week. But that, baby, that was a good episode. I said, honey, I need to go do this video right now. That shit was comedy. Anyways, y'all, tell me what you think in the comments. She said that lady's BMI was the same as Eugene's. That was the best shit ever. Shout out to Contessa. Contessa said, I'm gonna get your ass back, bitch. You wanna play with me? Let me hit you where it hurts. That shit was hilarious. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful evening. I hope y'all having a great weekend. Take care of each other. Protect your energy.